Milena, I met with both those dogs you made permits for. Now what?
There's a computer at the government kiosk that handles the augment permit registry. You'll have to access it, quote unquote.
You mean break in?
The code to the server room is 6788. Be careful, there may be other forms of security.
All right, I got it.
Hello, sir.
Papers. Papíry, prosím.
This is getting to be a real pain.
Chvilku strpení, prosím. Skenuju. Co pak tady máme? OK. Žádný problémy? Tak jo, Augu. Můžeš jít dál.
Thank you. Just stay where you are.
Spolupráce s příslušníky státní policie je povinná.
Everything seems to be in order. Sorry for the delay.
I am back. I was gonna say I can't pronounce anything in the Czech. Unlike, you know, Russian, which you'd think Czech and Russian are similar, but they don't sound very similar to me. Don't even read similar.
And you wish.
That could just be me being fucking shit.
The song, it's in my head. It makes me think of the old.
You know I will do. And it says, permits. Okay, I have to do this by traveling to where? Sister. Shit. Travel to this is the CT. Here. They want me to go here. Jesus Christ. Took us long enough. I remember we used to click, I used to make noise and then just that's it. Also I hate how it's like, oh, you're only going to get to see the new code, you're not going to see the OG code cutscenes. I'm like, I hate that inconsistency. God. It's so not fun. Jensen's coat was amazing. His beard is just as pretty as ever. Because why wouldn't it be just as pretty as ever?
Are you telling me you don't think
Spread throughout Europe.
Until the rubble at Ruzicka station is cleared, metro service outside the core is impossible.
Anyway, you can't tell me you're comfortable forcing people out of their homes and into that again.
Damn it, I know. The trains are fucked up. What do you want me to do? Someone set off a fucking bomb.
Cannot come soon enough.
Getting ready to kill us. You're right.
Hand it over. You better hope all your paperwork is in order, Hanser. An unauthorized clank in the city could mean big trouble for you.
Got enough trouble as it is.
Is that right? 1 second. Central, confirm a BH-847. You must have some kind of super weapon under the hood.
What I have is a job to do.
Oh, do not let me keep you then. Get moving, asshole. They are involved. I'll stop it.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure this technically wouldn't happen in the United States. That's why they couldn't base in the US.
Just make it through this shift.
Shit. Like, they really couldn't base this game in the US, because if they did, oh boy. let me tell you how much shit they would be catching. They would be catching so much fucking shit. It's not funny because it's actually kind of fucked up and yet hilarious all at the same time. Get calibrator. There is virtually no reason to
Excuse me? Yes? Can you please tell me how to get to number 30?
I don't like being this close. Kashka, I'm afraid of...
Weird how it looks literally like...
Permit validation office is closed. It's always closed.
Ah, I see. It's closed. It's always closed.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiate. Access denied.
I could just walk in the front door, like, you know. It wouldn't be that hard to walk.
Not much going on.
Front door.
Enough problems already.
No, Captain, of course, you're right. Fucking asshole.
What today?
Opponents of the legislation have been protesting.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Milena, I got into the AUG permit registry.
Hold on. That should give me access now as well.
Why am I seeing a security timer?
Probably because neither of us have done this before. Cross your fingers. I borrowed this employee ID from a guy in a bar.
Why does it say there's only one validation slot?
Shit! The city has quotas for this kind of thing. Prague is designed to regulate people to death.
What does that mean?
The system won't let this guy register 2 people. Just scan something. There isn't much time. Help 1 person at least. Good. Irenka's documents should hold up to any kind of scanning check now. She's as legit as she can be, without actually being legit.
I came here to help 2 people.
It doesn't always work that way. Look, you need to get out of there, please.
Milena, that permit I wasn't able to scan. What happens to Edward now?
He probably ends up in Golem. Or he gets arrested for trying to use fake documentation. Thrown into a cell somewhere. I don't know. Doesn't exactly feel like a win, does it?
No, it doesn't.
We did the best we could. Listen, thanks for being one of the good guys.
What was that?
I wonder. Beat the shit out of it. Suddenly I'm feeling in the mood for some good old-fashioned. Maybe I might want to get the calibrator.
They may call it a new world order, but we all know it has been going on for a long, long time.
I always get a little nervous when I go into this subway.
Might as well help out a little Miss Shakespeare. I mean, she seems like a fucking schizo, but...
I don't like the feeling.
Oh, whatever.
I'm nervous about
her fire.
The shopkeeper was
It's
saying
all good.
protection payments. So my client beat him to death with a baseball bat. In front of a cop?
Welcome.
Nice gear you've got.
All high?
You try this on all your customers?
Just the ones made of carbon fiber. As one enthusiast to another, you can tell me.
Gonna have to disappoint you.
Maybe you can make it up to me. You look like the kind of man who might have access to breach software. Come on.
Sure.
Great.
The stun gun. There's a reason for keeping all this shotgun ammo. And let me tell you, I finally found a reason to get rid of this shit. Finally, a silenced firearm.
I'm good for...
I'm not going to pull a...
And we at Palisade.
Hey, you! We got multi-tools for sale inside.
Go back to Utrecht.
Stop. Identification, please.
You are going to die when you see my new car. It's a 2029 Fox Ultra.
Nothing suspicious here.
Hey there.
I don't really get...
How about movies? You like...
What kind of movies are we talking about?
Oh, never mind.
What you really mean is you don't want to tell me, since it's obvious I didn't come here for that. Calm down. I'm not a cop. What do you mean by other interests?
Well, I figure a man like you...
You're not talking about protein bars, are you?
Biocells, my friend. In perfect working order. And completely under the radar.
I think I'll be on my...
Save the game again. This is how you save the game repeatedly. Now you may ask yourself, why not, why not using normal weapon that is not this? That is not the stun gun. And I'll tell you why, actually. It's mostly, it's like 90%.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access denied. Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted. Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Oh shit.
I'm always telling you, Mano. People in all country are more genuine. They treat each other with respect. If a man has something to say, he says it to your face. Politely. That is what...
Go away, Clegg. We're closed.
Oh, he is not here to gamble, Vanna. Are you?
You're Otar?
I am Mr. Botkovelli, yes. And who are you?
I'm here on behalf of a concerned third party.
Oh, you hear that, Mano? Our guest is a very private person.
found it pays to be cautious when you don't know exactly who you're dealing with.
That is true. But sometimes it can create problems which could have been avoided had they been more forthcoming. If neither man is willing to compromise, they cannot reach a satisfactory understanding.
I would like to avoid any misunderstandings.
Good. So in this case, since you already know my name, no doubt other things about me, I think you owe me the same courtesy.
I know this. You're clearly an intelligent man. I doubt if there's anything about me you haven't already figured out. Obviously, I'm here on behalf of Vaclav Kolar. He's waiting for a shipment from you. I'm sure this is all just a simple misunderstanding.
The only thing I've learned about you so far is that you don't understand the first rule of good relations. They begin with mutual respect. As for Kolar, there was no misunderstanding. He wanted the calibrator, and I refused. The same as I am doing to you. And this is why I do not like dealing with Ogs, Vano. Bad business. Kolar must be desperate to send someone like him.
I'm sorry you feel that way, Mr. Botkavelli, but I'm not the kind of man who abandons a friend in need. A wise businessman like you knows that some friendships are worth it.
Listen to this man, Vano. He's talking to me about loyalty. You have managed to intrigue me. Tell me, how far would you go for your friend, Kolar?
If Kolar needs my help, I'll do whatever needs doing.
What do you think, Vano? Could this man be useful? I think he could. It is like I am always telling him, you can get a lot accomplished just by having a conversation. I will let you have the calibrator.
Thanks. And what's it gonna cost me?
Listen to the man, Vano. Even when he gets what he wants, he does not trust it. What shall we do with such a man? What will it cost? A favor.
What kind of favor?
Don't worry. I will let you know in due time. It won't be too painful. Not for you. What do you say? Do we have a deal, Mr.
Jensen, we have a deal.
Excellent. Upstairs in my office, you will find Kolar's calibrator. I will be in touch.
Yeet. That's one of those yeet moments right there, kiddos. Experimental.
What's next? You have orders. Follow them.
Я Зага. А теперь нахуй пошел.
I speak from personal experience. My cousin was one of you. She's dead now. It is for the best. My cousin was one of you. She's dead now.
All right, Kohler. I've got your neuroplasticity calibrator.
That's great! I'm gonna pencil you in for that optimization procedure. Just as soon as I'm done with this house call.
What house call?
I got this other client, you know, doesn't like to be kept waiting.
Neither do I, Kohler. Call me when you're ready.
Anomaly detected.
Mr.
Trace
Botcavelli knows
program
what he's...
initiated.
Stop it!
My cousin was one of you. She's dead now. It's for the best.
He's outnumbered. Only an idiot would start something.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Stay close. If that asshole comes back, don't like being so close to one of them.
You cannot always kill them for every little thing. That is ridiculous. Do you know why, Vano?
Get out of here, freak! Now!
Friends and favors are important to have. Better to
That is only the third most important reason. Second,
Wow, Prague's underground is absurdly beautiful.
Best place to be. It's under the city, my friend. Homeless, whores, druggies, even off end up here. Better than going fix.
Welcome to Magia. I can help you with something, yes? I can help you with something, yes?
The shadows of danger loom toward you.
So yeah, like, I want my... it's a mother and her son looking at Jensen. Daughter. She's like staring fulfillment. I kind of dislike, again, how they used augmentation as front races. So I'm like, yeah, no, that would...
Tak tohle byla velká chyba. Jet ve voze, kam augové nesmějí? To by vás mohlo přijít draho. Ukažte mi doklady.
Wrong train car. Right. They're all going to the same place, aren't they?
Na stejný místo? No jasně, že jedou na stejný místo. Je to stejný vlak, vy idioté. Tady. Údaje souhlasej, ale už to příště nedělejte.
Can you spare anything? I just need a little.
Apparently, never mind. I'm not needed. Brother was asking for me, like, hey, yo, like, we need to go pick up this stuff, and we go do it, and it turns out he doesn't even need me. Because he thought, this thing that he's picking up was actually a lot heavier than actually it was. I know, amazing, right?
Sir, there's a better life for the augmented, and it's waiting for you in... Good afternoon, sir. My name is Felice Allman, and I represent the Santo Group. We're looking for able-bodied augmented persons like you to help us create the future.
Don't take this the wrong way, but this might be the wrong town to hawk a dream of the future in.
Don't you think it's exactly the right one? Prague, a city with no respect for the choices its citizens made to become augmented. The choice you made.
And you're going to tell me Santos found a city that does respect us?
We're making it. You can't deny the world has to change. For the better this time. Augmentations helped us take great steps before. And we can do it again. In Rabia, a concept city. 3D printed, beyond state-of-the-art. A symbol of evolution.
In the deserts of Oman. I've seen the news stories. But Santo's not a charity, and I don't think your stakeholders are philanthropists.
That's why they've asked people like me to spread the word, to make an offer. Incentive-driven employment for any augmented person. You'll get a sponsored work permit for the duration of the city's construction.
And after that?
A guaranteed place in the residency lottery.
Cynical. Yeah,
you're asking Augs to sign themselves up to a future that was made in a laboratory and built in a desert. Seems a little utopic.
You must think when I close my eyes, I see the script they ask us to read from. On message, they call it. But I don't. I see Rabia. Santo is the only corporation in the world to increase its augmented workforce in the past 2 years. Did you know that?
That must be convenient for a construction business?
It's the opposite. Our CEO's life has been threatened for supporting the legitimacy of augmented people. But he, Mr. Brown, understands that the augmented saw the future early and rushed to meet it.
So this incentive program...
Everything. The industrial printing of the city, the archaeological design,
Yeah, I think I would. Archaeological?
architectural ecology. Rabia is zero footprint, fully self-sufficient. It is not just a solution for the
Right. Unfortunately, most of the visionaries I've met were so busy chasing their grand plan, they lost sight of the little people. I thought the Udalek complex was Santos' future for the augmented. From what I've heard, it didn't go to plan.
Not to our plan. Udalek was supposed to be a low-cost, high-volume housing solution for transient workers. It was never meant to become what it has.
And why didn't Brown step in? Doesn't look good to have your name associated. You've given me...
Just consider...
What's weird though, right, with this game, it's like... They're like, oh, well, you know, Augs are like an oppressed class, but I'm like, literally in the first game, they're not an oppressed class. But then again, that is in 2050, not 2029, so maybe times will change in that 30 years, but I'm like... Oh, no. Yeah, no, I know. Yeah. They're not an oppressed class. Which, you think they would still be an oppressed class, but then again, this also does take place in New York in America, and I don't think that Augs are oppressed in America. I just think people don't really like them. But this is Prague, so it's a different story. That's... What? Huh? Prague, yeah. No. A few of the English actors say Prague, but it's Prague. Prague isn't a real place. Yeah. Really? I thought it was in Germany. The serial killer guys in Prague. So it's a German hunting a Slav. Yeah. I'm like, I was about to say, a German chasing a Slav sounds awfully familiar, am I right? You know.
But a bright future is at hand. Take control of your destiny.
Augmented cultist, dude.
Seeker, are you prepared for the ascension?
I think you've got the wrong guy.
No, I can see your purity. You are close, so close, and the Singularity Church of the Machine God can help take you the rest of the way. You know of it?
I don't think your church can help me get where I'm going.
Each of us lives with needs and desires, begging and howling for attention, for fulfillment. We barely have time to ponder what, if anything, lies beyond this wretched world.
And you have some idea of what that might be?
I am but a servant, tasked with spreading the word and offering hope to those who have none. But I have the teachings of the church to guide me. What would you like to know?
Tell me more about this ascension.
Our minds will depart their corporeal shells and merge with the divine consciousness of the Machine God. This is the ascension.
Sounds like you're talking about uploading a copy of your brains to a computer. I didn't think that was possible yet.
Thanks to the Builder, it is. But it is much more than a simple copy. It is transference. Joseph called it an evolution of the human condition. Do you have more questions, Seeker?
I saw your builder upstairs. He's not doing so well.
I was afraid of this. His flesh is failing, as his faith did. Perhaps the Mother was right to cast him out before he could tarnish the Ascension.
Doesn't say much for your church that you abandoned someone for asking questions. Not going to do much for your recruitment drive.
One of the Chosen holds vigil. That is all I can do. Joseph's passion turned to bitter poison, and the flesh is weak. There is nothing more to say, Seeker. Do you have more questions?
This Singularity Church of the Machine God. For augmented only?
The word of the Mother. Only the gifted will ascend. She has cast out the flesh-flawed in preparation.
So you're here on a recruitment drive, to fill up the numbers.
And more. The Builder lives in this place, the dreamer of our ascension, now cast out at the will of the Mother.
Let me guess. He's one of the flesh-flawed.
No, he simply had a crisis of faith. But I am not so blinded by my faith as others are. He was a friend once, a mentor, a leader in our church. Some of us remember. Do you have more questions?
Nothing right now. Maybe some other time.
I could hear explosions in this thing. Man, what is happening over and over again?
Bright future is at hand for our
Destroyed. Until the world is destroyed.
seek and provide.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated.
You want to do business? The man is over there.
You want Praxis?
I might be interested.
I sell these.
Yeah, I got...
Buy something. Get out of here.
I'll be on my way.
Police.
Ours is the man. He'll set you up.
Oh my god.
We have the answers.
Adam, what's going on? I didn't expect to hear from you.
I didn't expect my doctor to find dormant augs hidden in my system.
What?
Dormant experimental augs. You wouldn't know anything about that, would you?
Adam, you know the decisions I made for you 2 years ago.
Yes or no?
No! All the work we did on you was above board. You have my word on that. What exactly did you find?
Experimental test augs spliced into my system. Kohler said something about a neodymium shell. Who would have designed something like that?
God, you've got a Titan aug? It's impossible. It was just a concept.
You just said this wasn't you.
It wasn't. The DoD showed me schematics 3 years ago and asked me if I thought it could work. It was designed by somebody else, Vadim Orlov. Megan and I interviewed him once, but he wouldn't have fit in.
These schematics you saw, don't suppose you kept a copy?
They were classified. I never had a copy. The only reason I even saw them was because the Defense Department valued my opinion. Seraph Industries did good work back in the day. When we signed a schematic, you knew it was solid.
Orlov? Sounds Russian. Who is he? Why wouldn't he have fit in?
He was supposed to be a boy wonder, a neuroscience prodigy. Got his master's degree in Moscow, post-grad in the US. His grades were off the chart, but his theories were sketchy at times. Megan said his ethics were questionable.
Megan? Megan Reed said that? The woman who gave you my DNA to experiment with?
We didn't hire him, Adam. 2 minutes into the interview, and I could tell Orlov didn't like his ideas being challenged by anyone. Least of all, a strong woman like your ex.
I've got to find this guy.
Adam, let me track him down for you. I'm leaving for London soon, but I can make phone calls, reach out to people. Seraph Industries may be gone, but my name still carries weight in certain circles.
Do it. Contact me by infolink when you have something.
I won't let you down on this. I never felt right about losing touch with you after Panchea. When I heard you'd shown up in Detroit alive a year after everyone thought you were dead. Why didn't you get in touch with us?
I couldn't. Rescue crews pulled me out of the ocean and dumped me in a clinic in Alaska. Nobody knew who I was. For a long time, neither did I.
My God, son, you don't think... I mean, that could have been when...
Find Orlov, Seraph. I've got questions I need answered.
I will, I promise. I'll call you.
join us.
No hostile activity detected.
Another one.
Enough gawking. Everyone clear this area.
Might freeze to death.
Špatná fronta, plekáč. Děláš si srandu? Víš, že tenhle vůz je jen pro naturály? Ukáž mi doklady. No tak, papíry.
I suppose you want to see these?
Zasraná angličtina. Měl by ses naučit česky, Augu. Máš kliku, že jsou platný. Tak jdi a koukej se držet ve svém prostoru.
Always breaking down.
Areas free of suspicious activity.
Ten hajzl leze
Keep
a
moving.
dostane povýšení.
You got to hand it to Nathaniel Brown. What? I just gave you. Fine. 9 JT.
Alex, this whisper chip you gave me, it's an easy plant?
You're heading into TF-29? Already?
Our enemies aren't waiting around while we lick our wounds.
Fair enough. There'll be a data port on the NSN's motherboard. Access it and then just plug and play. Or plug and record in this case.
Got it. I'll let you know when it's done.
Adam Jensen.
These guys are black.
Dubai off. We still have no idea who they were?
Nah, we're looking into it. You're right. They went for Jensen.
It was another attempt to breach our firewall last night.
My boss hasn't checked in for days. It occurs to me that he might be buried somewhere in the rubble.
I've been trying to ID the body.
I think Director
crashed the
Miller's
operation.
mistake, putting all our resources into finding these Dubai newcomers.
Oh boy, talking to my brother about that there monster anime. Lit as hell. Yeah.
Adam, you're here. You made it in. It's good to see you're okay.
It's good to
Hey,
see you
Aria,
in a
yeah,
combat
that was a
rig, I
close call.
guess, for some reason.
I got lucky.
Or
A
you
lot
a
of people
pilot.
didn't.
I was here working when the first
I sure
reports
did
came
make
in.
a pilot.
It was chaos.
Oh yeah, that guy.
Phones ringing off the hook, people yelling, scrambling to find out what was going on. Then when Miller told me you were there,
I'm alright.
So do I have like
Really?
a relationship
He's
with this
using
chick
the
now?
NSN
Like
right
what the
now.
hell?
yeah, I just saw him. Oh hey, that reminds me, here's yours.
Huh?
What's this?
I will cyberpunk
The card for the
shit
shooting
out of her.
range. Chang changed all the codes this morning, said something about only giving access to people he's vetted personally. The bombing really freaked him out. Third one in 6 months, can you believe it? It just...
Thanks.
yeah.
Run DNA checks through all the alphabet agencies.
Last night, the collective published the task.
Yeah, you actually there's only one boss in the game now, and it's like you can not kill him. You just like punch him out. That's it. GG.
I don't even know
Deus
where to
Ex,
start with
yeah.
theorizing percentages.
Yeah, Review Revolution. They made it so you can not kill the boss. Complaining.
I think Singh's got some kind of adrenaline addiction.
Agent Jensen!
Agent Singh, Wasn't expecting to
technically,
see him
actually,
yet, in
none of the
civvies at
bosses
least.
you genuinely kill.
Just passing through.
You fuck him up, but then one blows himself up. The other one
backup in Dubai.
falls and cooks
That
herself
sting went to
alive.
hell faster than the storm did.
You're welcome, but I don't think you came all this way to say thanks.
Ah.
Director Miller asked me to get Agent McCready up to speed. Now I have the red-eye flight back to Oman.
Yeah.
Headed into the field office there?
Yeah, and then it's like, I guess someone
Not
gets
exactly.
called into like cover.
One of our black sites.
Yeah.
I'll be dropped in as a captured enemy combatant. After I contact my fellow Jinn prisoners, I shall lead a very convenient escape.
Re-embedding with the Jinn. Aren't you taking a big risk, given everything that happened?
No choice. That ambush knocked everyone on their asses. TF-29, Bell Tower, the Jinn.
Yeah, Bell
cover
Tower.
all
I
the
hate
angles,
those guys.
I need to go
They
back.
killed
Hopefully
Faria.
my
dude.
cover is still good. You killing the signal booster at the
The
hotel should
chick who flied around the
You're
Beetle.
thinking the Jinn can get a
Yeah,
beat on
Bell
our
Tower
gate
killed her,
crashers faster.
and they. Yeah.
Did we get any?
Like it's like
Mostly
I think
corpses.
there's actually a way to save
Heavily
her,
augmented
but
as
I
well.
don't know if you can like even if you're
Under those
done
gold
killing
masks, they were
everyone
ID
in that
scrubbed.
like construction
No prints,
site,
no dentals,
her
no
thing
DNA
just
match.
bursts into flames before you can get to
Professional.
her.
Could still be ex-Bell Tower.
What's that?
At least we recovered the weapon.
Right.
I didn't know that.
I don't envy. Yeah.
451? Oh, ha ha ha. Yes. You're like 0451, like the fuck? Oh, 451. Yeah, apparently there's a Fahrenheit 451 achievement. Bravo.
When an augmented passenger broke into the plane's
It's like the
cockpit.
I don't understand what's up with it. What's up with the Deus Ex 451?
It
A
is
lot of
Jensen.
games actually. What am I saying? A lot of games that are in the future are like, yo,
You'd think one
you
of
talk
them
about
would pop up on
451
some
dollars.
list
Horrible day 2 years ago when augmented people all
It's a
over the
what?
world flew into a psychotic killing spree, causing the greatest
Yes,
loss of
because
life
the
in
fireman.
recent
Haha.
history. I cannot.
Agent Jensen.
Yeah. Oh, dang. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, shit's good shit. Where the hell's that gun range? I wanna know where the so-called gun range is. Howdy. Call me McCree, bitches, because I got a revolver. Also, they Metal Geared the shit out of the stun gun now, Riv. Like, straight up, it's like the, you know, it's basically the trank gun from Metal Gear, but it just shoots taser bullets. It's like the stupidest thing I've ever seen.
Train station casualty report. Right here. You think one of them will pop up on some list?
Agents Lee, Walker, and Hall report to briefing room. Thank you.
Sweet, I got to steal all the I can't steal any of this, apparently.
Somewhere in this city, there's a mob-owned casino in the sewer. I've heard everything.
Got to get that XP, dog. What? Nah, it's okay. I can empty it. Don't worry. It's gonna take a lot longer than one would think. Alright, let's go finish up this damn mission. Yeah, I'm out of here. I thought I dodged all the lasers for a second here. They Metal Geared the crap out of this stun gun. It looks like the trank gun. Or Metal Gear and everything. It even has a built-in suppressor for some reason. But it now holds 5 shots to a magazine instead of it being this little fold-out like... Which, honestly, I don't know about you. I think that's stupid. I miss the old, like, pull out like a taser, shoot one shot, reload the bitch.
I should have stayed in bed.
This kind of thing is always happening.
Máte o něco lepší hadry než všichni tady?
Hej ty, plechovko, víš, že tady sedět nesmíš. No tak, vypadni odsaď. Ty se do toho
Listen.
netleď,
Africa is a cesspool, and cesspools breed disease. Wherever there is disease, they meet and...
I want to cyber punch the crap out of that damn vent. I cyber punch a lot of things, low key. Like, I don't... Guns? Excuse me, what about guns? Like, yeah, I have them, and yeah, I use them quite a bit, but... Why?
This is not
once you after the bookstore, so like a little bit after you get through the tutorial. Did you empty it? I will. I'm streaming right now. Like,
I don't.
what? Yeah, okay. I always do. Oh boy. Shooting range. Enter shooting range. I put my coat away when I enter the shooting range. That's...
So, you've decided you need some practice, huh?
a little bit. This thing sounds like it has a suppressor already in it.
You know the best tip my training officer ever gave me? Reload your weapon before it's empty. Saves time. If you zoom in using iron sight, you'll acquire targets faster. Try it. You'll see the difference. Of course, you know a headshot is the fastest way to take down a target. But watch out for helmets. They'll slow you down.
Yeah.
Okay, if your target is wearing armor, you'll do less damage per round. See how many rounds it takes to get through? Let's try armor piercing this time.
I kind of hate how they removed the armor piercing mod and they just made it ammo.
Easier, right? Remember that, Agent. The right tool, the right situation. Could save your life. Now, let's take a look at the technical targets. These are tougher to disable using regular ammo. They tell me shooting security devices isn't usually the best way to go. You should try to disable them. Once you've disabled a security device, your armor-piercing rounds will take it out more easily. You should always have at least one backup weapon, so you can improvise, adapt, overcome any situation. Hoorah! Seems like you're warmed up now. Let's go over some of the other aspects of your weapons. like how silencers reduce sound, but the trade-off is less stopping power, less damage per hit. See how much extra ammo you need because of the silencer? Back to normal. But if you need to be quiet, Adam, the silencer's the way to go. Just remember the decreased damage. You know, there are several other types of attachments you can use to upgrade your weapons. Keep your eyes open for them. Again, reloading your weapon before it's empty saves. The pistol in full auto will take down targets fast, but it'll burn through your ammo. That's your refresher, but I'm sure you already knew all that stuff, Adam. Feel free to come back anytime.
Thanks. Keep digging.
Alright. River. It's called cybercrime. They're organizing some cyber crimes.
You think one of them would pop up on the list?
Reporting to you, live. I guess.
Listen up, team. What's their status? Where was that chopper headed?
I have 3 airfield reconnaissance. You think one of them would pop up on some list somewhere?
We need to know.
God, a vent. There's not a single big vent in these damn bathrooms.
Fully urgent. Urgent. Katerina Police Office. Agent Dorian, report to Agent Green. Fully urgent.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Alex, the whisper chip is in.
Weird, it's already picking up a freak. Jesus, Adam, is Miller in there right now?
Shit, gotta go.
Jensen, I need to see you, now!
Agent Jensen reporting for duty, sir. Tried to do it earlier, but you were on a conference call.
Yeah, I was. Should I be worried about you, Jensen?
Sorry.
That blow you took to your systems. It's not messing with your head or anything, making you do things.
I'm not gonna go crazy and start attacking people, if that's what you're worried about.
You've been checked out then. The problem with your orbs is gone.
I took care of it.
Good, good. God knows, with all that's happened, I need you at 100% right now.
You sounded pissed when you called me in. Everything okay?
Don't ever leave the field, Jensen. You'll regret it. As soon as you strap a desk to your ass, you'll be swimming in goddamn politics.
The boss is giving you trouble?
What? Oh, that. No, the trouble's state police. They're pushing us out of the Rosika investigation. I want you over there to make sure that doesn't happen.
You're putting me on the train station attack? Not Dubai?
Forget Dubai. McCready's handling it.
Good. Thought I'd have to fight him to let me handle this one. Whoever planted those bombs yesterday has a lot to answer for.
Agreed. And we have to find out who they are before the state police fuck up our crime scene.
You said they're trying to push us out?
I sent Fletcher in this morning to oversee evidence collection. Seems he's being detained, because he hasn't checked in since.
They can't lock us out. The Czech Republic signed our UN mandate agreement. They gave us jurisdiction over terrorist investigations.
Yeah, well, the former director of their security information services runs state police now. He's come up with a loophole, claiming this attack falls under the homegrown terror exemption.
Homegrown? He's saying it's ARC? The Augmented Rights Coalition?
I don't care what he's saying. He may even be right. I just want us in there so we can find out.
So where do I start?
Technically, you're supposed to speak to our psychologist before getting back into action.
I don't need a shrink.
Convenient, because she's not in the office right now, and I don't want to waste any more time.
So how do I get to Ruzicka? Public transportation's not stopping there.
It will for you once I make a phone call. Head to the metro and call me when you're there. Good luck, Agent.
Flashbacks to the AUG incident. That horrible day 2
Sorry about that one viewer, possibly two, maybe even 3 viewers. I'm lucky.
I'm doing extra communication
Just,
scanning
you know,
tonight for an operation in China. Our people there are taking down the human trafficking operation.
The Jinn still believers and told them what don't they? We need to know.
On the way home by a suppressor who's so damn hard in this game. But it apparently got hard.
Hey, Adam.
Maybe whoever's in charge doesn't want it. It'd be easier if someone would just step up and do it. It'd be easier if someone would just step up and do it.
Protests have turned violent. This escalation in the violence and rhetoric has only widened the...
I guess the transit authority
is Jensen.
isn't in as much of a hurry as you are then.
You'd think one of them would pop up on some list somewhere.
This is Eliza Kazan, reporting to you.
Look, I'm going as fast as I
Dr. Ozan, you have an outside call cleared and waiting. Category Noyan to Agent Creed's office. Agent Noyan, report to Agent Creed. Fully urgent.
I hate this. I really hate this.
Passengers aboard Sister Airlines Flight 451 were killed when an augmented passenger broke into the plane's cockpit and ruthlessly butchered its flight crew. Details recovered from the black box recorder suggest that the man may have been suffering flashbacks to the AUG incident. That horrible day 2 years ago when augmented people all over the world.
Agent Jensen!
This is so weird.
I cannot speak for you folks. Terrifying memories.
I guess the transit authority isn't in as much of a hurry as you are.
Talking about the same thing? I've run DNA checks through all the alphabet agencies. Nothing. These guys might as well be ghosts.
It'd be easier if someone would just step up and do it. The Jinn still believe what Sin told them, or don't they? We need to be on the
Adam. Hey, Adam.
Alex, did we get anything from the Whisper chip?
We got something, but Jane is... provided the wrong algorithm for the frequencies, so they aren't getting deciphered correctly.
Can you fix it?
I'm a pilot, not a programmer. I can do it, but it's gonna take some time.
That's quite a look. Welcome to a brave new world. Maker, do not do that again. Those are the wrong ones. We don't clear you for this zone.
You're right. Sorry. These should be the right ones.
The company's CEO vacations 8 months out of the year. And the executives show up with a new car every couple of months.
Understand? Keep it out of my report. Bad enough when he was just drugs.
Přímo tady ve městě. Aspoň, že netrčím u skříněk.
Wouldn't treat a dog like that.
Human presence detected. Engaging smart home system. Smart system.
That's all. Listen to that garbage.
Nemůžu se dočkat.
Hobos, obs, prostitutes, cities falling apart.
Žádný přestupky, co by stály za zmínku.
Customer, welcome!
Get out of here, Og.
Hello. Wait, were you followed here?
What? What do you mean?
You can't be too careful.
Right. And I suppose you have all I need to make sure they stay.
I do. But don't let the shop fool you, it is only a sideline. I mainly sell parts, raw materials, you know, the sort of thing you can use to make something else. Listen, you look familiar. Have we met before?
No, I'm pretty sure I'd remember.
I wouldn't. I get occasional memory loss, ever since the incident. I got rid of my AUG right after that. Inner ear implant used to help me with my balance, but now I just hear ringing all the time. Do you hear that?
Hear what?
Never mind, anyway. Let's change the subject. You want some of those special ingredients I mentioned?
I think I'll be...
Sure, sure.
Why do you need it if you're not augmented anymore?
My brain still thinks I am. Some joke, huh? So, can you help me out?
Sure, here you go.
Thanks. You're all right, you know that? A real friend. You should go down to my...
Oh no, I'm not falling for that.
The collective shut down London's traffic grid.
Good to see you.
In Chile, they committed massive voting fraud when they rigged the electronic voting system and elected a 12-year-old...
Customer, welcome!
In Russia, hacked combat drones attacked St. Petersburg. And in the U.S., millions of workers lost their jobs when the collective leaked classified corporate documents, causing several Fortune 500 companies.
Keep it out of my report.
program initiated. Access denied.
Don't push me, Arg.